Hi YouTube. So today I played my last game of the season because I am not eligible to play for a new school until there has been 365 days from the last time that I played for my last school. And I was like kind of in and out. I was like, no, there's no way, like I'm a part of this team, I'll keep playing. And like it's like starting to get to me because we were at the game. Coach was teaching me how to do stats. He has an app on his iPad, and I'm gonna be a stats keeper. And I was like sitting there making jokes about it. I was like, yeah, I graded from an actual keeper to just a stats keeper. And at halftime, he was like, all right, well, you get to play your last 20 minutes, and then you're gonna be just an assistant. And I was like, can you not? Which he's just a, in general, blunt person. He just says things the way that they are. But I was like, still, can you just not? Um, sorry. And I played. I didn't do bad. My punts were better. I got scored on again. Probably could have saved it. It was like a one-on-one situation. Excuse me. And I've tried to do everything in my power to find a way to play. I was like, can I play in tournaments? Because I didn't record like I thought it was only regular season games, and I didn't know that tournaments were like regular season games. But apparently, I can't play in tournaments. And then my mom was like, "Well, 365 days since the last time you played. That at the district tournament. It's a leap year, so you should be able to play in your district tournament the first game." And I was like, "Holy crap!" So I looked up the TSSAA rules in the handbook, and that's what it said. Well, apparently, like, because I assume, like, the date that the weekend falls on is different, so they removed back a day the games from last year. Probably because of the leap year, and so I can't play. If we advance, if something magical happened and Heritage decided, we're gonna kick some butt, I would be able to play our second district game. So I'm eligible October 9th. I think I'm gonna count down the days. I think the biggest struggle on this is, like, I don't have control over it. I'm literally restricted, and I feel like I am, like, in chains, and I'm in prison, and there's, like, a date of my release. I can't do what I want. I can't play soccer, and it seems like it's, like, the simplest thing in the world. I mean, you're playing freaking soccer, but now it's, like, a privilege. And I guess maybe that should just make me appreciate things more, because you never know when they're going to be taken away from you. Even though I kind of did, because it was a choice to transfer, but at the same time, I didn't know that I would. Like, I didn't know that I would have the guts to do it. But, positive thing is, the other keeper's dad, the current keeper for Heritage, he was, like, helping us out at practice. And he was like, most people wouldn't be out here knowing that they can't play. There's no point in coming to practice if you can't play in any games. And I was, like, confused. I was like, what do you mean? Like, why wouldn't you come? Why wouldn't you take this opportunity to better yourself? Why would you go through all the trouble to move schools and then just completely sit out of here? And he was like, whether you think it's weird or not, most people would not be out here. Like, more than most. And I was like, he's like, the fact that you think it's weird shows your mindset. and him and coach even talked about it, and he was like, yeah, she's trained, she's a good keeper, and he was like, yeah, she's gonna be really good for us next year. And I feel like coach is like super pissed at me because I won't stop bugging him about finding a way to play. But I wish he wouldn't be pissed at me. I wish he'd be more understanding. But at the same time, really, again, I knew what I was getting myself into, and he knows I know. Nation. Because think about it, not only am I practicing with this team Monday through Friday, coming to every single game, training the keeper that next year will be my, like, competition essentially. I mean, her, but could be if we get her up to speed, which, I mean, I've been working with her for like maybe 2 weeks and she's already gotten 30 times better. Um, that is a possibility that she'd be my competition. Not only am I doing that, I have I've transferred schools from a place where I would have been captain junior and senior year. I would have been a starter sophomore, junior, and senior year. Would have played every single game, pretty much full game every single game. I played full game every game last season. Probably would have done the same thing. And I gave all of that up because I wanted a better opportunity. I saw this team had potential, and this coach was someone who could get me somewhere. Who would take me seriously and take soccer seriously and put his time and effort into it. And not most people have that determination and commitment to anything to do that. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I want to be humble, but so I think sometimes you need to give yourself credit because you have tried and you are a hard worker.